Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raph, and with Ash's new goal to defeat Leon in Pokemon Journeys, this is certainly going to be quite the challenge. With Ash having to work his way up in the rankings of the Pokemon World Championships, he's bound to take on some intense opponents along his journey. The special preview of the anime aired a few weeks ago, and we got to see who the top 8 Masterclass trainers will be in the championship. We already know that Lance, Raihan and Leon fill 3 of these spots, but it begins to question now who the remaining 5 will be. Of course, we know Ash is inevitably going to be one of them as well. So today we're going to explore who the top 10 returning characters for the Pokemon World Championships may be in Pokemon Journeys. And when I say we, well, I'll let my special guest continue.
Hey guys, it's Niall here, and a massive thanks for Raph for letting me come on his channel and help him out with this list. Pokemon anime is going through some very exciting times right now, and we really wanted to find some unique trainers that could come back to battle in the World Championships. Feel free to check out part 1 of this video over on my channel, which covers the spots from 10 to 6.
Please note that this is our top 10 list of who we really want to see return for the World Championships, and we understand that some of you may disagree with our selection. But don't hesitate to drop a comment down below letting us who you think will return, and we'll be happy to see all of them. Let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. Just like in Niall's video, we have made 2 more honourable mentions. These are Cynthia and May. Cynthia is a big hit on the list, and whilst we do want her to return, we believe there may be some other characters that deserve some more shine. We've seen Cynthia return before, and with her inevitably coming back for the World Championships, she may also have a short role that coincides with the plot. As for May, she was not only one of Ash's coolest companions, but also a rival. Learning from Ash and his Pokemon gave her the confidence to succeed in contests and even battles. Maybe she could take Ash on once again, and we would love to see something similar to the Advanced Generation episode 191. So like Tobias, there's another trainer from Sinnoh that we would be super excited to see return for the World Championships. Of course, it's the one and only Paul. Paul was by far one of Ash's best rivals in the Pokemon anime. The constant and aggression and dislike for weak Pokemon was the perfect opposite for Ash, creating an outstanding rivalry between them. With the whole Chimchar saga unfolding and Ash finally defeating him, Paul still did manage to make it to the top 8 in the Lily of the Valley Conference. We've been keen to see him return, but this time, maybe with a twist. What if Paul returns with a newer, stronger Pokemon team, alongside with the potential theory of maybe him even owning one of the Reggies? Niall brought up a very interesting point whilst we were scripting this video, that he may even have one of the new Reggies on his team that he acquired after his battle with Brandon. With Brandon being the individual who explored the ruins, this could potentially also coincide with the Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I mean, if Ash can have a legendary on his team, Tobias can do it, why not Paul?
From one of Ash's most important rivals to another. Paul might have been Ash's fiercest rivalry yet, but of course Gary was the first one. The two started off their journeys in Pallet Town together at the same time, and Gary pushed Ash every step of the way. He constantly mocked him for being behind and being a weak trainer. Sound familiar? We of course know that Ash and Gary were both based on their game counterparts Blue and Red, and they shared the rivalry that was in the games. It would be awesome to see Gary return as a trainer. We haven't seen him in the Pokemon anime since the Diamond and Pearl series, and it'd be nice to get an update to what he's been up to since then. We know that he stopped battling to become a Pokemon researcher like his grandfather, Professor Oak. But this doesn't mean he wouldn't jump back into battling if he had a good opportunity to do it. And we believe the Pokemon World Championships would be the perfect moment. He could come back to face Ash once again, bringing along his favourites Blastoise and Umbreon, and possibly even a new Galar Pokemon, which would be Grapple Locked. He seems like a unique design Pokemon which would fit Gary perfect. We only ever saw Gary battle Ash 3 times in the whole of the Pokemon anime, and Gary actually beat Ash 2 of them times, so another battle is something I've wanted for a long time. In this new series, it's definitely a possibility.
Evil team leaders are well known for not only causing destruction and domination, but also their insanely powerful Pokemon that they have on their team. When discussing the number 3 spot, we wanted to choose an evil team leader that has made their mark from the get-go, alongside having a lot of supporting facts. This being Rocket Boss Giovanni. Giovanni has been a team leader that reoccurs in the Pokemon anime, and maybe it's its turn now to actually hit the battlefield and show off his strength. We're thinking maybe he could even appear referencing how he did in the Battle Arena in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games, but also how he's a well-known boss in Pokemon Go and Masters, and of course, the most obvious being him appearing in the Pokemon World Tournament in the Generation 5 games. Another possibility is that maybe he asked Team Rocket to command the Pokemon for him during the championships, just to twist things up, or even the Matori thanks to them being confirmed to return in episode 24 of Pokemon Journeys. Looking at the Pokemon under his ownership, he has a lot of potential to be a real threat, and why not use this power to not only conquer the world, but also the World Championships. Heck, it's even been discovered in the 1999 Space World demo of Pokemon Gold, Silver and Crystal that he was an Elite Four member. Secret powerhouse? We think so.
The great thing about the Pokemon World Championships is that anyone can enter. If you have the motive to battle and become stronger, then it's the perfect place to test your skills. However, some people may have other reasons to enter as well. Someone that we would love to see battle is Professor Oak. There is an unused trainer sprite from Pokemon Red and Blue which implies that the player was originally supposed to battle Professor Oak, who gave them their first ever Pokemon. Of course, we know that Professor Oak gave Ash his Pikachu as well, so who better than Professor Oak to face off against Ash in this final test? We thought that just before Ash ranks up to the Master Ball tier, he could receive a request from Professor Oak to go back to the lab, and then when Ash gets there, he's surprised with a request to take part in a Pokemon World Championship battle against the man who started him off on his journey, Professor Oak. This battle could be seen as the final test for Ash before he really steps up into the big leagues. Professor Oak could have invited along some of Ash's old companions to the lab to watch this historic battle unfold. I would like to see a 3-on-3 battle, and it would be interesting to see what Pokemon Professor Oak would use. We of course know he has a Rotom, which he could change the form of in some interesting strategies, and then the only known Pokemon he has is a Dragonite and a Pidgey. I could see him having one of the Kanto fully evolved starters, and since Gary has a Blastoise and Ash has a Charizard, it would make perfect sense for him to have a Venusaur, and then his last Pokemon would be Mew. It would be a nice reference to him and his partner Pokemon in Pokemon Masters. And then of course we know that there's been a Mew in his lab for a while now. We've seen it in 2 occasions, one in the Sun and Moon anime when Ash and friends visit the lab, and the second time more recently for his Pokemon camp which Go was attending. Professor Oak could have very well caught this Mew, and it could all tie back into Go's goal to someday capture Mew. With these 3 Pokemon on his team, it would make for an awesome battle, and we also know from the manga Professor Oak is quite a strong trainer, having taken down Agatha and the Pokemon League. I think it would be a missed opportunity if the anime didn't do something like this.
The Pokemon anime has given us many outstanding moments that have changed the Pokemon franchise forever. Despite following the adventure of Ash Ketchum, we believe there is one more main protagonist that could make a return for the Pokemon World Championships, this being Jimmy. Now some of you may be thinking, who's Jimmy? Jimmy is one of the main protagonists from the Legend of Thunder saga from Pokemon Chronicles. The reason we believe Jimmy would be a nice contender to return is due to the following. Jimmy is a trainer that has defeated the gym leaders from Johto, and he even completed the Silver Conference 1 year prior to episode 268. This is the same episode that Ash took on Jackson in the Silver Conference, who is Vincent from Pokemon Chronicles. Following this continuity, what if Jimmy actually took the time to train even further after the Silver Conference and decided to conquer the World Championships? With Jimmy being based on Gold, this could be a great opportunity for us to learn more about his character development and even explore a full team of Pokemon. It would also be a nice twist relating to anime crossovers, with Ash already taking on a clone back in the Zoroark Master of Illusions movie. It could also be a nice reference to follow how Jimmy could return with similar clothes like Ethan's. The World Championships is looking like something that is going to be spectacular in this Pokemon anime, and if any of these trainers returned, then well, I'm sure we can all agree that it's going to be something special. So there you have it. Those were the top 10 returning characters we would like to see come back in the Pokemon Journeys anime to take part in the Pokemon World Championships. We're super hyped to find out who returns. Be sure to head over to Niall's channel to see the first 10 to 6 spots. There's some crazy picks you don't want to miss. Why not let us know who you want to see return in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with us, then be sure to follow us both on Twitter and check out the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of our social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Huge thanks to my bro Niall for helping me out with this list. Make sure to subscribe to Niall's channel, as he's an amazing content creator and he deserves a million seriously. He's super underrated and covers the Pokemon anime, so be sure to show his channel some love and let's help him hit 500 subscribers ASAP. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.